Well, let's see here. Matt O'Reilly's. Yep. And I had to check this morning to see if my gonads were still there and see if my butt was still connected to the backside of my body. Because last night, after I made that video, it turned really cold. And I had to check to make sure that things didn't just freeze off, because I sure felt like they were freezing off last night, because it was colder than a lot of things that I can think of that I probably shouldn't say. Oh yeah. So anyway, I'm at O'Reilly's and came here so I could try to patch the radiator. It almost worked. It almost worked. But needless to say, I'm getting a radiator. Now, just as I predicted last night, I figured that I was going to have to get a radiator. I wasn't sure because I said, well, damn, maybe I can patch it. And, yeah. And I tried to patch it, and needless to say, it did not work. So I guess I'll show you what the radiator looks like when the fan falls off of a 350 and goes into the radiator, which is really not that bad. Not as bad as you would think. So there's the radiator. There's a hole. And there's the other hole. But here's the hole where it went in. Now, you would think that that ain't that bad, and reality is it's not that bad. And you know what I just noticed? I'm holding this camera in the wrong way again. Oh. But anyway, so you would think that it's not that bad, and reality is it's not that bad. But when I initially started patching it, I patched it wrong. So I just spent like $21 on water wet patching the radiator, and only the one side is actually fixed. I'm tired now. I have to wait until 4 o'clock to get a radiator. It's probably about 12 now, I guess. Radiator will be here 4 o'clock, and once again we'll be traveling at night. Something that I'm not looking forward to. Oh, and the tire was flat this morning. Never fails, never fails, never fails. By the time I put this radiator in, the tire will be flat again because it's me. So hopefully I can get a tire. Well, I don't even need it. It's not, the tire's good. I think the rim might be bad. That's what I believe. But I tried to look up junkyards and things like that. There is no junkyards for 48 miles. Otherwise, I would have a relatively cheap radiator and I would be able to buy me a spare wheel. Because there is no spare anymore. But that's a whole nother story. The spare tire situation. Which, for whatever reason, ever since I left on the first of the year, the tires have just been going left and right, and it just is, it doesn't stop. It just keeps happening and repeating itself. And they say what you're doing on the first of the year, you'll probably be doing the rest of the year. So far, I'm finding that to be true. Breaking down and having flat tires. That's been the sum of my year so far. I've been doing pretty good on that saying, and yeah. So anyway, hopefully you're having a much better day than mine, and hopefully everything is everything and on up and up with you and stuff of that nature. And you know, the funny thing is, although all of this craziness is happening, it's not so bad. Because I'm still not in the snow. Well, last night it was cold. I mean, it was freezing last night. I don't know what the deal is with that, but last night it was cold. But other than last night, I'm not in the cold, I'm not in the snow, and I get to see the stars every night. Even though I'm blind in one eye, I can still see the stars at night. And I'm happy with that. So anyway, I guess that's about that for that, and I'll talk to y'all later. Like and subscribe if you liked the video, and subscribe.